After the battle, one lingering question is whether the Native American warriors even knew Custer was there. According to historian Gregory Michno, Cheyenne and Lakota accounts suggest they didn't. Shave Elk, he said that they didn't suspect they were fighting Custer and couldn't recognize him, alive or dead.
Ooh.
Wooden Leg, he noted that enemies were too far away to identify during the chaos, and the Cheyenne only learned of Custer's presence weeks later at reservation agencies.
Oh.
Antelope echoed this, saying no one knew Custer was involved until much later. Thomas Marquis, interviewing Cheyenne in the 1920s, found they were unaware of Custer's role until months after the battle, and didn't even know Custer, didn't know other Custer family members like his brother Tom were there until Marquis told him in 1922.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, why would they have known?
Right. Yet, several warriors claimed responsibility for Custer's death. White Bull of the Minneconjou, Rain in the Face, Flat Lip, and Brave Bear, they all said they struck the fatal blow. 2005, Northern Cheyenne storytellers shared an oral tradition that Buffalo Calf Road woman, a heroine of earlier Battle of Rosebud, delivered the final strike, knocking Custer off his horse with a club-like weapon. There's another account from the Oglala. He's a warrior, Joseph White Cow Bull. Joseph.
Okay.
This is by a biographer, Evan Connell. He suggests that Custer may have been shot early into the fight, which is probably likely.
Well, White Cowboy claimed he had hit a buckskin-clad rider in a big hat near the river as Custer's men approached, possibly causing a rapid collapse of their formation. The rider was next to a flag bearer and given orders, but when he fell, many attackers hesitated. Was it Custer? It's uncertain, because other officers like William Cook, Tom Custer, and William Sturgis also wore buckskin. And Custer's fatal wounds, which was a bullet below the heart and one in the left temple, were instantly lethal, making an early wounding at the ford over a mile from where his body was found unlikely.
Right.
Historian David Humphreys Miller, he suggests Custer's men wouldn't have left his body to be desecrated, adding to the doubt as well.
Right.
And we'll get to that little shot to the temple, too, because, yeah.
A different perspective comes from two elderly Cheyenne women. This happens in 1920s. They are relatives of Bona Seta, a Cheyenne woman taken captive by Custer's 7th Cavalry after the 1868 Battle of Washita River, where her daddy, Chief Little Rock, murdered. These women claim they recognized Custer's body on the battlefield, and they stopped a Sioux warrior from mutilating it. According to Cheyenne oral history, Monasata had a relationship with Custer after Washita, allegedly bearing him a child in 1869. Though some historians argue Custer's sterility from a West Point era venereal disease points to his brother Tom as the daddy.
Oh.
And Cheyenne,
she didn't know.
Right. And
Tom was saying he was George.
I'm General George Custer. Right. Ooh. In Cheyenne culture, such a relationship was considered a marriage. Oh, that's her hubby.
That kid. Well, the women reportedly told the Sioux warrior, "Stop, he is a relative of ours," and shoot him away. They then pierced Custer's ears with sewing awls, saying it was to help him hear better in the afterlife, before breaking his promise to Chief Stone Forehead to not fight Native Americans again.
Right.
When General Alfred Terry's column arrived 2 days later, they found most of the 7th Cavalry's bodies stripped, scalped, mutilated.
Damn.
Custer's body, he had the 2 bullet wounds. And then Captain Frederick Benteen noted the wounds didn't match .45 caliber ammunition, suggesting they came from long-range rifle fire.
Oh. Could have been friendly
temple?
fire. Could have been friendly fire.
Well, no, because the Indians grabbed a bunch of rifles.
Right. Lieutenant Edward Godfrey later described a gruesome detail. He said there was an arrow that had been forced into Custer's body. Custer and his brother Tom were wrapped in canvas and blankets and buried in a shallow grave, secured with a travoy basket and rocks. A year later, soldiers found the grave that was scavenged by animals, with only a handful of bones remaining.
Oh.
Custer's remains were reinterred with full military honors at West Point Cemetery, 10th of October, 1877. The battlefield, well, it's now a national cemetery. 1886 was its first year.